Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Welcome back to another Regulation G game, where today I'm bringing you ZACIAN. ZACIAN, supplied by Curfy27 on the Discord. Remember, you too can go and supply your Pokemon teams on Discord. Please do include your rental code and your PokePaste for us to go and use it. We love to try out new teams all the time, including this one with ZACIAN, Umbreon, Regidrago, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and Tornadus. Now, ZACIAN, I mean, what else do I have to say? You've seen this for 6 years now. Has it been 7 years? Oh my goodness. ZACIAN's just fantastic. You send it out, it gets a free +1 on the field when it's holding the Rusted Sword. Iron Head, Play Rough does massive damage. You have Terra Blast with Terra Ground. That can help against a lot of other steel types, a lot of things that can threaten the ZACIAN normally. And then, of course, you got Umbreon. Umbreon is an interesting Pokemon here. Curfy on Discord expressed how he's seeing this tech with Thunder Wave instead of Yawn on the Umbreon that he's seen on a Moxie stream with Kian's team. And you know what? I do agree that it does quite well. I like the ability to go and just paralyze whatever you've got coming out on the field, right? You don't need to necessarily go for the Yawn, because then you are always playing that will they, won't they of will they switch out? Will they do something to cancel out their Yawn, etc., etc. But it also has the added tech of using Snarl, lowering the special attack, using Foul Play, using their attack against them, going for Taunt, making sure that they don't use other utility moves, etc. I love Regidrago as well, because Dragon Energy is just such a big, beefy move, such a big, powerful move that if you get a bunch of fairy types not on the field, if you are in a situation where you don't have a lot of fairy types on the field, then you can use Regidrago's Dragon Energy to just kind of sweep. And I really like that. Of course, you got Urshifu, Rillaboom, Tornadus, great attackers, great utility, just great Pokemon in general. I'm excited to use this team. I hope you are too. So without further ado, let's just hop into game one. Why don't we? All right, let's get going. Okay, so what's the haps with the double genies here? The double genies and the big ol' apple dragon. I feel like, you know, just going for the regularization isn't a bad lead, right? Especially if we go with Tornadus, get some prankster coverage right at the beginning. I love Regidrago. I think it goes really hard here, actually, in particular. And then Baloo? Is this just a good time for Baloo? Nah. Baloo, Rillaboom, not Rillaboom. Yeah, it comes down between Urshifu and Umbreon, and honestly, the Necrozma is kind of enough for me to be like, oh, that's Umbreon, but I want power. I want this first game to just be boom, 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 pop, boom, boom, pop with the Surging Strikes, Urshifu, and the ZACIAN and such. You know how it goes. Okay, well, here we go, up against this person with the Tatsugiri. Let's make sure everything is all set up, good to go. Okay, here we are. Tornadus and Dragon Man. So this first turn shouldn't be too... Why am I like actually blanking at this? Not Appleton. I need to Google it. Wow, this is depressing. I need to Google what that... It's not Silly Cobra. It's not Flapple. It's Dipplin, Hydrapple. That was it. Of course, it's Hydrapple. And that's how I play Pokemon, my friends. We're going to just play rough the Hydrapple. And the Tornadus is here to counter the Tailwind. Because this could be a problem if the Tornadus goes for a Tailwind and then I don't go for a Tailwind, because then the Hydrapple can just go for an attack first. I don't want that. Even though, what really can the Hydrapple do to my ZACIAN? Not too sure. Especially now that it's knocked out, right? So there it goes. All right. Oh, an easy first turn for me. Happy with that. We have equal speeds on the field with Tailwind. And by equal speeds, I mean just the speeds that everyone's used to. I will not be going Ground Terra with ZACIAN today. No thanks. But I can go for Behemoth Blade. Yeah, why not? Just go for a big old Behemoth Blade on Landorus. Not on this guy. Oh, am I really worried about this not OHKOing? Not really, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's either that or I go for a Weak Wind Storm. And that's like, I might as well just go for this. Just make sure that I KO the Landorus. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, you have the added effect, the added bonus of getting the Leer off on the opposing Tornadus too, right? So like next turn I can just go and Weak Wind Storm that as well. Easy peasy. Oh, my speed. That's the one I didn't want my speed to drop on. Well, maybe I can get a Weak Wind Storm off on... Why is it? Is it always floating like that? Well, okay. Either way, we're going to go for the Terra Blast here. I'm going to go for the Weak Wind. I mean, really, I should go for the Leer. Why not? What have I got in the back? It's Urshifu and Regidrago, right? So the Urshifu against the Tornadus will just be very fun. Okay. Now, does this actually benefit me at all to Terra Ground this station? Not really. Not really, but it's okay. So I'm going to Leer him. Another speed drop on the Zacian will be sad. Okay, good. Cool. Because another speed drop on the Zacian, I probably would have had the Necrozma outspeed me, but this one, not so much. What a lovely warm-up first game, all right? That's what this game was. I say was as if this isn't still anybody. It's not anybody's game, okay? The Tornadus is here. It's -2 defense. What else can possibly go? What can go wrong? What can go wrong? That's what I'm asking. What are you tearing into? Oh, well, if I was going for Terra Blast, it would have doubly not affected. So, that was close. That was close. You know what? If it Terra'd last turn, it would have knocked out my Zacian this turn. And then I would have had to eat my words a little bit and be like, oh, uh-oh. It's still going to actually knock out the Zacian if I don't send out an Urshifu with Aqua Jet. But I am, so. Here we go. It's an Urshifu with an Aqua Jet and a Focus Sash, so there's, I would say, no chance. A snowball's chance that this Tornado is what his name is now, that the Tornado is actually going to take me out. And in fact, they don't want to see it happen. They just want to see the game over, and over it shall be. Game one, nice and easy. Let's get into another game. The warm-up has been completed. Let's go. Okay, here's another thing I want to try out. We're going to bring in Umbreon here. I'm noticing that there isn't a single electric type, and I love that. That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going to bring the Regidrago as well, the Zacian, and Tornadus? Not Tornadus. I see the Tornadus on the other side. I don't actually think it matters too much, but I will bring Baloo then. Rillaboom is not going to be needed here. Yeah, we'll just go for that. That sounds good to me. I don't really need the Tornadus either. Speed tiers, I think I can just go with a big old disrespect this on this day. But we'll go for it. Anyway, game two. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Good to see y'all. Thank you so much for your support over the past couple of days as we come back and we, you know, start to put out some videos again. It's, it feels nice to kind of shake the rust off, you know? Anyway, we've got Regidrago and Umbreon on our side. We've got Grimmsnarl and Nergrippon on the other side. I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. Should I go for the Thunder Wave or should I go for the Taunt? You just need to sample it a little bit. Thunder Wave. Taunt. What works on the palette here? I like Thunder Wave on the Grimmsnarl. I think that's what I'm actually going to go for. And then the Dragon Energy. Or should I actually just Protect? Let's do a Dragon Energy, I think. What is this? Oh, it's Ghost. Oh, it's Ghost. No, we're going Dragon Energy. It's not going to affect the Grimmsnarl, but it is going to affect the Ogerpon. And that's what's important. Doesn't affect that, but it does. Kaboom! Yeah. See, now here's the depressing part is I made this whole kerfuffle about not needing Tailwind. That was probably a misplay on my part, right? Because if I had sent out the Tornadus with the Regidrago, then I could set up the Tailwind. I could go first with Dragon Energy, and I could knock out the Ogerpon before it did damage to my Umbreon. Now the other side of that is Ogerpon could have attacked my Regidrago, did some damage to Regidrago, and then my Dragon Energy does less damage. You don't want that either. So, two possible situations. I wasn't punished. So that's good, but just something to think about. Something I want to think about moving forward, you know? Anyway, Eternidus is here. Hey, you know what I can do? I can just Thunder Wave the Eternidus. I can protect with the Regidrago. Let's take our time with this one. We're up a whole Pokemon. It feels good. I want to be able to use that Regidrago later, especially against the Eternidus, so let's keep it alive. Let's keep it going. Okay. So that's the protective stance of the Regidrago, is just to lift both of its arms straight up and be like, nah. Dynamax Cannon is not going to be hitting, thankfully. Love that. Love that for me. Okay, so now we have both of those Pokemon paralyzed. I like that. I like that here. That's good. Snarl, Foul Play, maybe Taunt. I can Taunt the Grimmsnarl. Taunting the Grimmsnarl doesn't really do all that much here, especially if it goes for a Reflect next turn. It'll go for that first. Like, it's hitting priority. So we'll be good there. I'll go for the Draco Meteor now. What did it go for Dynamax Cannon last turn? So I'll probably lose the Regidrago by the end of the turn, but at least I can do some damage to this light screen protected Eternidus. That's pretty good damage, actually. And my Snarl, oh, wait a second. Let's see. Close. Okay. It's fine, because now it means that we can focus on knocking out the Grimmsnarl next turn. I like that. I'm saying that a lot today. I like that. But it's true. I like that. There are a lot of things I like right now. There's a lot of things going on that I am just generally enjoying. Oh, you've got a Life Orb. You know what? I like that. That's shady. Okay, I'm going to bring in ZACIAN now? Is it ZACIAN or Urshifu? Doesn't matter. We're bringing in ZACIAN. And they're bringing out Sinistcha. This makes me glad that I'm bringing in ZACIAN, actually. So, nice. Now again, do I bother targeting the Grimmsnarl now, or do I go for the Sinistcha? Taunt won't really matter here. Let's go for a Thunder Wave on the Sinistcha. Let's just take down the Sinistcha. All right, we'll go for a Behemoth Blade on the Sinistcha. Just do big old +1 damage. Never mind. Wait. Why did that miss? Isn't Behemoth Blade 100/100? Did the Sinistcha have some kind of, like, what was that, bright powder? And it burned the ZACIAN? Hang on. I need to verify this, that Behemoth Blade is 100/100, because I'm pretty sure it is. We're gonna go for a Snarl on the Sinistcha, just because now it's a threat. It has established itself as a threat. Yes, that Behemoth Blade is supposed to be a guaranteed hit. Let's just get rid of the Grimmsnarl then. The Sinistcha did me a Frighten, and so I will try and destroy it with all that I have. I'm going to need somebody to be fully paralyzed this turn, please. Thank you. That's an extra snarl. Unless... Yeah, okay. Man, the end of turn with Sinistra after using Matcha Gotcha is agony. It's just 6 years of, oh, here's a heal, here's a heal, here's a there's a heal, here's a heal for you, there's a heal for you as well. Well, you know what? Just go for the foul play. I'm not too worried about Sinistra doing mega damage to me anymore. I am just wanting to get rid of the Grim Snarl, which that does, and let's start hitting with some foul plays. Okay, and boom. Pretty decent damage. Pretty decent damage for an Umbreon. That Shadow Ball is not going to do very much, but it might... No. Nope. Not at all. Trust my gut. Trust my gut. I guess the second half of that sentence was, oh, well, it might crit, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But, hey, it didn't. And that's all that matters. So now we'll go for the Behemoth Blade again. This time it does hit, as it is said that it should. Here comes a foul play, and that is going to take out the Sinistra. Easy peasy. Love that. Love that for me. Love that for us. Love that for you today on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. All right, defeated Harry. Amazing. Great. Fantastic. Zacian came in, put in the work for the episode. Game 2. It went great. It went great. I rode home to my parents that night and I said, hey, today I played a game with Zacian. It went great. On to the next. Cole is here and he's bringing in the Sneasler. The Sneasler and the Calyrex Shadow. That's fun. Now, I made a mistake last time, and you wouldn't notice because I was just a professional about it. I wasn't that professional about it. You knew what the problem was. I brought an Umbreon and a Regidrago at the same time. I wanted the Regidrago to blow up the other team early, but I didn't have the speed in Tornadus to do it. Now, I want to do that this turn, this game, but the opposing factor here is they have two fairy type Pokemon there. They've got the Grimmsnarl and the Fluttermane. So if I bring the Tornadus and something else, then I can do that same thing, maybe with the Zacian. But then if they bring in the Sneasler, then I'm sad. Then I'm sad at myself. So what if I bring Baloo? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I want to bring in Regidrago, and I want to bring in Zacian at the end. What the general plan here is for me to blow up the fairy types that they're going to bring because of the Regidrago. They're obviously going to be bringing in some fairy types. I have a Regidrago on this team. And then, once the fairy types are gone, send in the Regidrago afterwards, Dragon Energy, blow them up, go on to the next game. Is there going to be a next game? Who knows? I haven't been recording for very long, so I want to make sure we get enough battles in there today. All right, Cole. Cole, what you got? Cole's got cool hair. Cole's going to be bringing in the Grimmsnarl and the Heatran, which, yes, that is another point in the detriment of Heatran, of Regidrago. There it is. Is it worth leering now? Sure, why not? I mean, it's not going to affect the Grimmsnarl, but it'll affect the Heatran, right? And that's really all we can truly hope for. And then I did say that whole thing about bringing in Regidrago after all the fairy types have gone down, but this still accomplishes something because I don't want the Heatran out when my Regidrago comes out. So at this point, I want to knock out the Heatran, I want to knock out the Grimmsnarl, and if Fluttermane's in here, and let's be honest, why wouldn't it? I want to knock that out as well. So whatever that last Pokemon is, I want to Dragon Energy that thing hard. Heatran is out of here. Bye-bye. Poor guy. And then what are you going to set up? It doesn't really matter what you set up. You're not going to set up anything. You're going to Spirit Break, which still Urshifu is just so busted, man. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, so here comes the Sneasler. That's what we got. We're going to Leer here. And I think I'm actually going to detect. If I detect the Sneasler, why am I leering? I don't think I actually care to leer. We're going to go for the Bleak Wind. Bleak Wind detect. Because this is Sneasler. It can hit me with a big ol' fake out, and I don't want that. So if I detect that, block that. I have a feeling it's going to be fake out into Urshifu and Spirit Break into Urshifu as well. Just knock that right out. Yeah, so here's the fake out. That's a protect. Detect, actually. The Bleak Wind misses who? Okay, that's fine. You know what? It missed the person I didn't really mind that it missed. And now, also, I have an Aqua Jet that can take out the Sneasler, so that's great. Oh, they actually chose to attack the Tornadus instead. All right. That's fine by me. Yeah. So Sneasler's still going to be faster if I don't Aqua Jet or if I don't Tailwind. Is there a way to do this where my Urshifu doesn't go down, where I don't switch? Because I really don't want to switch. That's fine. We'll go for the Tailwind now. We'll Aqua Jet the Sneasler. Let's take that out. Do I want to take that out, or do I want to take that out at the Grimmsnarl? I've got Tailwind up. Yeah, I want to attack the Grimmsnarl. Okay, that should help. Will that actually take out the Grimmsnarl? Oh, that should, surely. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wanted to blow it up. I wanted to blow it up so bad. But unfortunately, I won't be able to blow it up. I have Tailwind up now, though. So I guess I can Bleak Wind and do nothing with the Regidrago next turn. We'll Bleak Wind here and we'll Earth Power. And then if something happens to miss, I think actually Tornadus goes first. We're going to find out. I have a feeling the Tornadus goes first and then, okay. And then Regidrago. Well, actually, great. This is exactly what I wanted. The Reflect doesn't matter. Bleak Wind is going to hit the Protect and also hit the Grimmsnarl, right? Okay, thank you. And then next turn I can blow him up with Dragon Energy. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. We're going to get to do the thing. Wait for it. Wait for it. Zacian's in the thumbnail, but you know what, folks? This is 2025. The Pokemon in the thumbnail, that is just the headliner. Sometimes the opening act is multiple times better than the headliner. You know, have you ever been to a concert like that where the opening act, you're just like, wow, that was fantastic, and now you're a bigger fan of them than you were the actual people? We're gonna go for a Black Windstorm. And I'm going to go for a Dragon Energy. That's the thing that we wanted to do. It's going to take out Sneasler, and Calyrex is about to feel the wrath of Smaug up in here. The wrath of Smaug, the wrath of Puff, the wrath of Dragonite, the wrath of Falcor. What else? What else? More dragons. Somebody, please, more dragons. Post your favorite dragon in the comments down below, as we defeat Cole and move on to, yeah, it's 24 minutes. Yeah, okay. Let's go on to another game. Come on, let's go. Okay, now am I going to regret calling out that last game, or, because this is a tanky looking team, this is a Trick Room team. Okay, Water is definitely called for, right? Water and Urshifu, just in general. Urshifu is fully called for in this one. Tornadus, not so much needed. because we've got a bunch of Slowmons. Regidrago could be good here with the Earth Power. Earth Power, Dragon Energy. There's the Fairy type there, but as long as we have something to deal with Primarina when it comes out, then I'll be satisfied with that. Do I want to lead with Zacian? It's faster than most. All right, let's go for that. Zacian and Urshifu. We'll bring Rillaboom and Regidrago. Yeah, we're not going to be bringing blue this time around. We don't need Thunder Wave because there's so much Trick Room. We don't need Snarl because I said so, and also because there's Defiant. That's an excuse. We don't need. What's the other thing it has? It's got Snarl, Defiant, Thunder Wave, and Foul Play. Who needs it? Not me. Not I, said the blind man. Okay. That's something that my friend used to say in university. Gosh, that was a long time ago. Oh no, I'm old. Okay, here we go. Intrepid Sword. So we can just blow up the Cresselia. I was thinking I could just blow up the Ogerpon, but probably best that I don't. Probably best that I wait until next turn for that. Because it's probably going to go for, well, actually, what if I close combat this? I can't protect against my Urshifu, which is interesting. Let's just blow up this. Let's blow up the Cresselia. What are you going to do? You're going to withdraw? That Pokemon is not going to have a turn today. This Cresselia is not going to be able to play. Bringing in the Prim is a choice. Hopefully, this Surging Strikes will be enough to take this out. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh. So it did get the Trick Room off. I don't want it to get the Trick Room off. Meow. This seems like a good enough time as any to go and Terrastalize. I feel like I haven't Terrastalized like once in this whole video. But here we are. So we're going to Terra Ghost just so the Primarina doesn't scream all over me. An Aqua Jet might be enough to take out the Cresselia. I'm going to try. I'm just going to try. Surging Strikes is less power than Aqua Jet, actually. Even through a crit. Right, I think that's how it works. Yeah, each single hit is a lower power than an Aqua Jet. And you can't protect against my Urshifu anyway, right? So. Yeah, beautiful. If you had a Sinistra in the back, I would have been very sad, though. Send out a Hospitality, bring that thing back up. It's not going to live. And also, kind of a wasted Terra anyway, because I have a Focus Sash, and that would have brought me down to Sash anyway. But still, hey, you know what? Now if they use something that does, like, the tiniest little bit of HP damage, then words, something, you know? Now here's an issue. This thing, right? What do I have against the... I have this. Okay. We are buying our Trick Room turns out now. That's exactly what we're going to do. And so are they. They're doing the exact same thing. They're trying it out. Now, unless that Cresselia had... No, there is no extender for Trick Room. I was thinking of Room Service, but that, like, decreases your speed in Trick Room or something, doesn't it? It does make sense to target the Torkoal because of what it's doing right here, though. And I think, actually, it might make a lot of sense to go and switch the Regidrago out right now. Switch the Zacian out for Regidrago, I should say. Then I go for an attack on the Chartor, so it does even less damage to my... Yeah, I guess so. So it does even less damage to the Regidrago. I know that the Urshifu is going to go down this turn. I don't think there's very much I can do against that. And then I'm pretty sure that my Rillaboom has Grassy Glide as well. Yes, it does. So I'll be able to handle the Primarina unless it swaps out for a Ogerpon, in which case I can still handle that guy. It's fine. That's what Behemoth Blade is for. So here's an Aqua Jet that did about this much damage. Just about this much. I was going to take out the Urshifu though. Oh, what a wasted Terra that was. I have so many other things that I think I'd rather have Terra'd. Oh, that's a Life Orb though. That's fine. That's good, because now I can fake out the Torkoal. I can fake out the Torkoal and Dragon Energy. Now the question is, how many more turns of Trick Room are there? Why do I always do that? There we go. One more. This is the last one. I like that. No, let's just go for the Denergy. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. They knew. They knew. Okay. Thank you, Troy. And thank you, folks. This was such a fun game. Such a fun set of games. I love Zacian in this. I think Umbreon is such a good Pokemon. I personally do not have a lot of experience using a Pokemon that's like mostly utility outside of like Tornadus. But Tornadus is so good because it has that like Bleak Wind Storm that it can really do some decent damage with. And also it has Tailwind. And that's like a level of utility that kind of, makes Pokemon very good for me. I don't know what to say about that, but that's just how I have experienced playing with Tornadus. This team was great. I want to thank Curfy for sharing this team. Please go and support them over on the Discord. And if you too want to go and supply your teams on the Discord, Kevin and I, we are looking at them. We are playing with them. We do want to shout you out. So please go and do that over on the Pokésports Discord, which you can find in the link down below in the description. Folks, I've been Mike and I play with 2 Pokemon on the field. Have yourselves a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.